But I want to ask y'all now that we're here in the end of 2023. We're in November now.
Yeah.
Okay. We've been able to watch the whole rap scene do its thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who, in y'all opinion, are the top 5 Toronto rappers for 2023? Okay. And based on numbers and motion, I'm going to give you my top 5 list.
Okay.
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 And people are going to get a little bit cheesed because be like, oh, here we go with the list. Here we go with the list. All right. I'm going to be extending my list to a top 15 or something at some point.
Yeah.
But right now, I obviously have Drake at number 1.
Okay. You're going like that.
Yeah. We have to really be realistic with it. Okay.
Okay.
Not just go from the underground, like from the top to the bottom.
Yeah. The whole thing.
Exactly.
The whole thing. The whole
so
shebang.
I say Drake number 1 because obviously he dropped the album. No matter how people feel about it.
Yeah.
It did great numbers.
So
he had the whole scene talking. So obviously he got the motion.
Yeah, very much so.
So he number 1.
Yeah.
Right. And for 2023. Okay. We're not talking all time. 2023.
That's it.
Tory Lanez I have at number 2 still. Because even though he was locked up, he dropped numerous amounts of music during this year. All his music actually did more streams than even prior music, right?
Very
Like that color or purple or violet or whatever.
It put up his stock.
Yeah, and as far as even if it's not the best motion, he had crazy motion.
Yeah,
people did not stop talking about Tory Lanez.
He was the story of 2023.
Right? I got top 5 as number 3.
Okay.
Okay. Dropped an album this year.
Yeah.
While in jail, but he dropped an album this year. He was the talk of the town.
Everybody
all
knows
over.
top 5.
Yeah.
And his numbers show too. Like
he was just brought up the other day.
Exactly. He was on Academic Stream.
Just the other day.
And the music videos that dropped, they did millions.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And then I got Pressa and then Casper TNG.
Okay. Very good list.
Okay. So who y'all got? Top 5.
Yo, that list literally is like spot on.
Spot on.
Listen, fam, I'm the list man, bro.
But I'll have mine. I'll have mine by the end of the year, though.
I don't know if there's anything I would change about that list.
Am I not missing anybody? Mula had a great year. Smiley had a great year, a good year.
Mula.
He'll be in your 15, right? For sure.
Definitely.
Cholo's gotta be in there.
Possibly. Cholo had a great year.
Yeah.
But like I'm talking like when we see these numbers, like because there's motion, I put motion and numbers. Because the numbers, even like if you're doing Google ads, whatever, the numbers are the numbers, bro. If you got 1 million on your music video or 100,000, you're doing better than everybody else, bro.
I would have put YG in there.
YG. For top 5, that's definitely a good contender.
Kind of. I wouldn't put Tory in there.
Okay.
I would take. I'd take Tory out.
So give me your top 5. Go. Give me your list.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. I'm waiting
because you got to put numbers.
Not in any order, even.
No. I just can't do that yet.
Okay.
I just can't do that just yet.
You don't want to offend nobody on this shit.
No, not even offend. This is gonna be some real thought. Like I'm gonna have to go a little bit back too. There's people that started in the first quarter that may be about to drop in the last bit of the fourth quarter, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to see something. I got to give it till December.
Right. And I'm gonna B3. I want to know your top 5 list, but I'm gonna reiterate.
Yeah.
This is for 2023. All of the stuff that I'm talking about is the stuff that they did in 2023 that put them on this list. Okay. Like Pressa. The reason I have Pressa on this list is whatever music video that he did drop, like Unfollow Me and different songs. He had the new one, Minimum Wage. There's a one that I'm missing. I think Hollows is 2022, but Hollows is with Boondog might be 2023.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And then he went on tour with 50.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's motion.
That's motion.
Right. And Casper TNG, I have my reasons for Casper too.
He's on my list.
I'll get to that in a second. B3.
I was gonna say Casper, Pressa. When you mentioned Mula, I would think Mula because like early 2023, Mula was like he's been doing a video a month. No,
he's still doing it.
Doing it.
So like, and that was in early 2023 was in the heat of when he was coming out, like being more rowdy. Now he's kind of chilled. He's a little bit more relaxed. He's less like actively showing videos of him like, you know, barking or doing his usual
Wendy's and all that.
Yeah, all of that. But I think
give Toby. I put
he was
Toby.
talking a lot too.
Toby's a good contender.
I put Toby as my as one of my guys, number 3, because of accolades. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Accolades. I'm pulling out. On your list, I pulled out Tory.
You took Tory off my list.
I put YG in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's could be a good competition.
No, because your
right
list
there.
is the same thing, right?
Mm.
But I would pull out something off of your list, and then to make it mine, I said I'm pulling off the Tory, put the YG there. Who else did you say for your number 3 again?
Number 3 I have is top 5.
Okay, that's cool. Because of the motion.
And the numbers, bro.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Talking
motion.
numbers too, like yeah.
But then I'm like,
that's why I was saying
Toby's in there. Toby's in there at like number 4 or number 5 for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just for me. And then you got Casper
What about
because of his song abilities
Smiley.
and his numbers.
Now, Smiley, here's the thing. And this is with all due respect. I love Smiley. He did a good amount of touring this year for 2023. Over the Top dropped in 2022.
Yeah.
Right? Or
So that's
2021, if I'm not mistaken. That might have been 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
Right? But this year, he didn't have as much numbers and motion as he did the year previous. Like when Over the Top dropped, he was scorching hot.
Yeah,
But you also have the Drake co-sign. No video drop.
No video.
But that Drake like having a song with Drake is a big deal.
Having
period.
the video.
Oh, that would have been just
That's the big
over the top. No pun intended.
That's what I was waiting for. The video. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
But as far as 2023, I don't think that he had he'll be in the top 15 like for sure. Right. But as far as my top 5, I didn't put him there because he didn't have as great as a year as 2022.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like his numbers are not as good as these guys here on the list. I don't know if we were just going to go straight by numbers. You know what I'm saying? But he did do a lot of touring this year.
He did do a lot of touring.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And anybody else missing?
Well, that's only 5, right? You only did the 5.
It's tight when it gets to 5, bro.
Yeah.
Especially the top 5.
Yeah.
Right?
So.
And Drake to me is always going to occupy a spot. Like it's kind of unfair, but like it is what it is.
So next time, let's not include him.
Yeah, like you have to do list excluding Drake, right? Or say specify underground. Like when I did the underground Toronto rapper list, right?
Yeah.
And the reason I didn't say that this time is because it starts getting confusing now with Pressa and Smiley. People are like, they're not underground. Yes, they are. Like I don't want to go through that debate. So I just said, you know what? Top 5, period.
Yeah, that's why when you mention numbers, like when you say numbers like that, I'm thinking million streams up or like at least 100,000.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
That makes the race tighter, bro.
For sure.
For like now, you have to be at the top. Like Casper. Okay, I put Casper there because all his videos do 100,000 plus.
Easy.
The man's moving around with The Weeknd.
Yep.
He did all types of, whether it's the motion from him moving around worldwide or just on the fuckery tip. He's always on like people are talking about him.
And his videos are consistent.
Yes.
His music is always.
Yeah.
He does the remixes like they're his own records.
What, that Heartless remix is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So numbers and motion wise, like, you're in my top 5 at least for sure.
Artistry.
Yeah. Well, that's what the thing I tried to take out of this.
Why?
Because then it starts to make the list harder to equate because then it's opinion based, right? I think this person's better than this person, so you should be higher. Right?
Yeah. Okay, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? That's relative to whoever you.
But that's what it is, though. The person should be. Then, but technically,
that's where lists start. That's where a lot of people jump in the comments, be like, "Why isn't so and so there?" You just like that person more.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they're visibly on, everybody knows about it. I'm gonna base it off of their artistry. Why I think this person is over that person.
Yeah, but your taste is different than the next man's taste.
Oh, hey, pause.
Pause. Yes. Hey, yo. Right?
Hey, yo.
But like, it's different than the next man's taste. Like, you're in a different demographic as being, upper 30s, 40 demo and all that type of stuff, where your opinion about a song being good might be different than the kid who's 17 who's like, nah, fam, I like this guy because his music's more fire. And you'd be like, nah, nigga, this guy's music's more fire. Like, then the list gets all freaking crazy, bro. So it's like, I say numbers because you can't, this guy has 1 million, this guy has 500,000.
But he has a better song though than the guy who has 1 million, but he has more emotion. So
yeah. You got a better song in your opinion, but in the next man who's...
But look how many people have millions of views and then there's a guy you don't know about that wins a Grammy.
Yeah.
That's where, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that's why they have a Grammy committee, you know, and they sit there. Like, that's not the fans who decided that person is better.
I get you, but it's just the same thing. That's why I kind of can't base it off of always the numbers of an artist with even motion or not as much motion as the other artists. I have to base it off of artistry also.
Yeah.
And song making ability and yeah, your numbers, but
well, then that's where you're gonna have to take the numbers out. If you're going off of the person's artistry, then the numbers don't matter.
Well, it will, because the reason why they're even in the convo is because of their numbers, right? But then I got to make a 1 to 10 list. 1 to 10, I could, no offense, top 5, but I could put them at number 10.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Let's just say. And then I have someone else at number 1 but he doesn't have as much views as number 10. You know what I'm saying? But he's still on a level of like when he makes his songs, people I could been to his shows or something and same reaction, same motion, but it's just that different type of artist. You know what I'm saying? That can still be number 1 but it doesn't make it where he has to have that much motion, like in a sense of politics and stuff like that.
That makes your list personalized.
You feel like that?
Yeah.
You think that's personalized? Even, I don't know.
Because it's all based on your opinion of what you like and what you don't like. That's why when I put out these public lists, I take my personal opinion out of it. Right?
Yeah.
The person at number 1, even though that's not the case, I could not like their music. But you got more numbers and more motion than everybody else. So you got to be number 1. I could like hate all your songs. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
But for me to be unbiased.
But if you're the one who's curbing the culture, then you can put someone at number 1 who deserves to be really there.
Well, that's the thing. Niggas, like, I understand moving the culture and being a tastemaker and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when I put out these lists, I try to take that out of it because I'm not here to be like, you guys should listen to this person and not listen to this person or whatever. I don't want to be that guy.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like, we got time to be bringing up all types of rappers all the time. We do it all the time, right? Yeah. But when it comes to a list, if I was to put my favorite, like when I did my favorite list, that was personal.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Salute to the crook, even though he don't do the same, right? He got put on my personal list because that was from my personal taste.
Yeah.
I rarely ever put those lists out.
Understandable.
Right?
Yeah.
But you can't argue with me on my personal taste.
True.
You know what I'm saying? True. That's what I like personally. You might like this guy, but I'm playing this guy in the whip. Sorry, don't argue with me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hearing that.
But as far as the numbers, you can't argue with the numbers, bro.
I'm hearing that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm hearing that.
Nigga Drake got more millions than all of these guys put together. So you're number 1. Yeah. Automatic.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And some of these guys, I didn't listen to their album fully.
Yeah.
But I did go and listen to the Drake. But that's because I wanted to pick it apart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got the most motion. You got to go listen.
It
forces you to go listen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because people are going to be talking about it. If you didn't listen, now you're out of the loop.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, though, dog. I get what you're
saying. That's the talk of the town right now. Well, you didn't hear it? You sleeping, fam. And then because you're the talk of the town, people go check your music and it runs up the numbers.
Yeah, man. I know what you're saying, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
Motion equals numbers. If you make it, if you do it right.
For the right things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love hip hop.